check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Hey guys, Electron Man, how you doing today? Well, we're finally gonna fix this. If you hadn't noticed, some of my videos have been having this fan noise in the background, and it's my 12-volt power supply has got a fan that, well, you hear that? Yeah, it's getting really irritating at times, and it gets real warm without it, so it definitely needs the fan. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get in here, and I'm going to try not to have to unplug it because it's way behind my receiver there, and I don't feel like doing that. And I don't think I need to unplug it. I'm not going to be doing any major work. I'm just replacing a fan. So let me see if I can figure out where to set this camera where it's kind of in a good position, because I'm not having it in a normal place that I normally work on my stuff, because, again, I don't want to have to try to unplug it. So I think we'll just put her like right there. That should get you a pretty good view. Should be kind of a short video. Normally I would unplug it. I'm aware of that. I need to be really careful not to shock myself here. These things got like a gazillion screws in them, so. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, there we go. And there she is. There's the couple. Oh, I'm gonna blow it out while I'm in here too. Yuck. Which, by the way, look at that big old iron core transformer on that sucker. Wow. There's your filter caps back there. I'm gonna do a good visual inspection on what I got in here. This has been a really good power supply. And of course, you got your main regular transistors in the back, but it definitely needs that fan to keep things flowing through there. Anyway, back to it. Like I said, it's hot now, so I need to be careful not get myself here. Let's see here. Yeah, part of the problem looks like with the fan is it's just so much dirt caked up on it. Yuck. Is my new fan gonna even fit? I think it's the same size. I thought about the same size. Yeah, I did. Okay. How is that mounted? It looks like I can get it from the bottom. Right there and there. You know what I'm going to do to kind of help reduce shock hazard? I'm going to go ahead and pull this fuse out just to kind of help reduce the shock hazard a little bit. Now, really, the only thing that's got power in it is the hot over to the fuse. So from here over to there. Anyway, I'm explaining too much, probably. Okay, keep those two separate. They look like a different type of screw. And then this should just up. Go figure. I have to cut this one wire tie here. Yeah, she's just shot. Does it plug in, or is it? I can't see if that plugs in or not. That's why I took the fuse out, because I'm probing my fingers around it a little more, and I know it's not hot over here. The only place it's hot would be over here to the transformer. In fact, it's not even hot to there, because it comes in here, goes through that fuse. So really the only hot spot's right here. So anyway, let's just go ahead and we'll just do a snippety snip. I don't need that fan anymore anyway. And look at that nasty thing. Yeah, it's just dry and wore out. The new one I bought's a ball bearing one too. Okay, and you got these these little brackets here. That's how it holds it in there. Take the new bracket. So we'll mount it just like that. That baby does get warm. Let's see here. We need to get our two wires out here. Strip these two back. Now then, we'll just red to red and black to black. Hit her with the torch. Come on, torch. Okay. Rinse and repeat. This thing's positive. Heat shrink it. And we're just about done with. It takes more time to get it apart than it does to replace the fan in it. And we're just going to drop the hook. Drop her in there like that. I got it blowing the right way. God, that thing's kind of loud, isn't it? Uh-oh, we got a problem here. It's loud because it's 24 volts. Not 12, and I bought a 12 volt fan. That fan will not last at that. No. I guess I should have opened it first, and this one's a DC 24 volt. Who would have thought? Always got to make things complicated, don't they? Well, let me do some pondering here and figure out. I want to order a new fan. If I got another fan laying around, I doubt I got a 24 volt fan laying around. When you're doing electronic repairs and stuff, you just never know. I thought about doing a buck converter, and converting the 24 down to 12 to use that fan. But you know what? I was gonna spend $10 on a buck converter or $10 on another fan. So I just ordered another fan. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. Supposedly I can get it one day on Amazon. So this is the mess I'm going to deal with until I get my new fan in. I was not planning on that. I was planning on having it all back together. I do got the Cobra That 2000 all back up there where it belongs. One mess goes to another. Anyway, I'll come back whenever I get the new fan. Yeehaw. Okay, guys, I'm back 2 days later after I ordered another fan and I got it in today late. I have my new 24 volt fan to replace this thing in the power supply. I will show you, since I had 2 days and it was sitting here on the bench and then nothing else to do, I actually did this. I added lights to the meters. I think it's kind of cool. Thought I might as well, since I had her all apart sitting here anyway and had the LEDs laying around, and it's 12 volt power supply anyway, so it's easy to wire them up. We had to put some meters in. But anyway, we're back to, I already wired back in. I'm getting ready to set the fan back in there. Whoops. Caught my fingers. Fortunately, that's not a real high-powered fan there. And we'll go ahead and set her down in there. Lay her on her side. Get this new quiet fan back in there. She's blowing some nice air. I think I need to go the other direction. I want to pull it in, which is kind of nice with the way these brackets are. You can do it either way, but set her in there like that. Yeah, got a nice flow going through it. Let me go ahead and get that thing put back in there. Screw here. Just like so. You got a nice airflow going through there again. Just like it was. Let's tuck these wires in. so. Now all I do is put the cover back on it. Like so. Put the million screws back in it. And there we go. Now we gotta do some lift her back up. Put her back up there. I really like the lit meters now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And now you can just barely hear that fan in the background, can't you? Yeah, and I got nice airflow going through it. Wonderful. Hopefully I don't have to replace that fan for another 10 years. That should do the trick. One trick is, guys, if you have to fan go out in this, remember it's 24 volts. Or you might open it first and check it, which is probably what I should have done. I just assumed it was 12 volts since it's a 12 volt power supply, but lo and behold, it's a 24 volt fan. But we're good to go now. We'll go ahead and get her back up there and running. It looks pretty cool and dark, doesn't it? I actually like the way that looks. I like my light addition there. Nothing fancy there, just put a couple of LEDs on top and wired into the 12 volts that's already in it. But it's all done, as you can see, all back in this little corner. Got my radio all back up and running. We be ready to roll again. What a pain that turned out to be. More than anything, having to have it down for 2 days to get a fan. But I'm sure glad to have it back up, and I'll have my videos back to where you're not hearing like 10 decibels or 80 decibels of sound from a fan anymore. It's pretty quiet in here again now. You can just barely in the background. I don't know if you can even hear that. Very quiet. Anyway, guys, that's another little project done. Glad to get that out of the way. That fan was really beginning to irritate me, and I'm sure you probably weren't liking the last couple of videos of hearing that thing. So hopefully we're back down to a normal, nice, quiet environment. As always, have a great day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I mean, just that little thing down there at the bottom that says subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime, and it helps me out. Give me a thumbs up. That always helps out with the algorithm too. And as always, have a great day. This is the Electron Man.